Hi, Crim students. I hope you're having a great day. I want to congratulate you for a successful launch of Beyond Walls and specifically your thoughtful engagement with your writing partners. Impressive. As you may now realize, you are participating in a highly unusual and privileged experience. With great privilege comes greater responsibility. After reviewing your first sets of letters, my partner Bob and I want to offer some tips that should optimize the potential outcome of your experience. Please review the do's and don'ts I've already given in the guidelines and the Beyond Walls contract. And now you're going to meet Bob. The first tip that Bob has for us is listen and learn. Take your place as a good, respectful listener. Now, certainly we want you to learn about each other and express yourselves freely, and we also want you to be thoughtful as we all learn together. The best communication skill is knowing how to listen. Be receptive to your writing partner. Offer to listen without hesitation or judgment. This includes respect for their perspective, their position, their privacy. As one small example, a red flag word for me is prisoner. Note that I try to be careful to refer to inmates as writing partners, which allows us to think of them as more than a number. To me, the word prisoner is harsh and offensive. It overemphasizes their position as a non-free person. How should you refer to them? By name, when possible. If in doubt, ask. And then Bob reminds us to sensitize and empathize. Every detail in a prison facility takes on multiple meanings. Everything is exaggerated. It may lead to something else. Take nothing for granted and avoid inciting anger or violence or even insensitive remarks that could be taken out of context. Oh, and remember, the prison workers who handle these letters read every word. So this next tip may be valuable for all of your interactions, but especially with someone who may have had very different situations and opportunities than you have. So these two sentences I keep in my back pocket. I can see how you might feel that way, or if I were you, I would feel the same. Now, in the voice running in your background, you may be thinking, what? I don't understand. But if you think about these words literally, if I were you, I would feel the same. So it's a reminder for us to absolutely put ourselves in someone else's shoes, even for a minute. Number 3, Bob tells us to encourage and share. You know, simple words of encouragement go a long way in a place full of discouragement. Use positive words such as, I'm really interested in your ideas, or I'm all ears for whatever is important to you. And in terms of sharing, now it's certainly not all about you, but you can set a good example by being willing to share part of your own story, good and bad, emphasizing that we all have good days and bad ones. Don't hesitate to express emotion as long as it does not pass on negativity. And fourth, Bob tells us to avoid over asks. Respect your writing partner's personal privacy as well as that of their family. In particular, avoid specific questions about the person's case. Many of them may be in an appeals process, or any mention of detail could put them at extreme legal risk. If you gain their trust, they will likely open up somewhat to you, but you must first earn their trust. Now, here's a big one. Do not spread conspiracy theories or misinformation, especially sidestep extremist positions or openly hostile issues identified as partisan. Certainly, you may want to share some of your core principles, nothing wrong with that, but take extra care to remain sensitive to topics, situations, and symbols that may spark anxiety, fear, or politicized issues that do not respect a range of perspectives and experiences. And finally, Bob tells us to be the light. For many, you may be their window to the world. Use it wisely. Admit when you're wrong. The day of his or her crime was the worst day of their life. All of us are more than the worst day of our lives. You know, during these tumultuous times in our nation's history, you stand at a crossroads between legacy and the future, between freedom and confinement, between despair and hope. You have an extraordinary opportunity to make a difference in the life of the people you meet and come to know, in your own life, and in the world we share. The most precious gift you can offer your writing partner is hope. For them, hope is everything. See you. Bye-bye.